The night Enoch vanished, the earth did not tremble, but heaven leaned closer. And somewhere between breath and eternity, a man simply stepped out of the world and never came back. No one saw the exact moment it happened. That was the mystery. That was the terror. And that was the glory. In the days when men measured their lives in centuries and the world groaned under the weight of growing darkness, there lived a man named Enoch. He was not a king, not a warrior, not a builder of cities. But there was something unsettlingly different about him. Something that made even the wind seem to whisper his name with reverence. At 65, when his son Methuselah was born, something shifted inside him. It began quietly, a question, then a longing, then a voice. Not audible, not like thunder or shouting, but unmistakable. It stirred deep within him, pulling his thoughts beyond the soil beneath his feet and into something vast, eternal. Enoch found himself walking alone more often, leaving behind the noise of men, drawn into the silence of the hills where the air felt thinner, almost sacred, and there he began to walk with God, not once, not twice, but daily. At first, people whispered, "Enoch has changed. He talks less. He looks different." And indeed he did. His eyes carried something unearthly, as if he had seen beyond the veil and returned with fragments of heaven still clinging to his soul. Years passed, decades, then centuries, while others lived and died, built and fought, loved and lost. Enoch walked. Every step he took seemed guided, every breath aligned with something unseen. The deeper he walked with God, the less he belonged to the world, and yet the world began to feel his absence, even while he was still in it. But not everyone welcomed his transformation. Some grew uneasy, others resentful. "How can a man walk so closely with the divine?" they muttered. "What does he know that we do not?" Enoch spoke little, but when he did, his words pierced. He spoke of judgment, of righteousness, of a coming shift, something inevitable. His voice was calm, but it carried the weight of eternity, and that unsettled people even more. Then came the day. There was nothing remarkable about the morning. The sun rose as it always had, spilling gold across the horizon. The wind moved gently through the trees. Life carried on, unaware that history was about to fracture. Enoch stepped out as he always did. He walked beyond the tents, beyond the voices, beyond the familiar paths, and then farther. Something was different this time. The air felt heavier, but not in burden, in presence. The silence was deeper, alive. Enoch stopped. His heart pounded, not from fear, but from recognition. The voice was closer than ever. Not distant, not within, before him. And for the first time in all his years of walking, God did not remain unseen. There are no words for what Enoch experienced in that moment. No language crafted by man can contain it. Light that did not burn, power that did not crush, a presence that knew him completely and still drew him closer. He should have fallen. He should have been undone. But instead, he stepped forward. Back in the camp, hours passed, then days. Where is Enoch? They searched the hills, the valleys, the paths he always walked. Nothing. No body, no trace, no sign of struggle, just absence. And that was when fear gripped them. Because men do not simply disappear. But Enoch had. As recorded in Genesis 5:21-24, Enoch walked faithfully with God. Then he was no more, because God took him. No death, no decay, no grave, just taken. The unexpected truth spread like wildfire. Enoch did not vanish, he was chosen. And suddenly the whispers changed. Not fear, not doubt, but awe. Because for the first time, humanity saw something terrifyingly beautiful. A man could walk so closely with God that death itself became unnecessary. Enoch's story did not end in silence. It echoed through generations, through time, through every soul that dares to ask, what if I walked that closely too? The message lingers, even now, not in thunder, but in the quiet spaces where eternity brushes against the human heart. Walk long enough with the divine, and one day you may not just follow him, you may step into him.